August 15, 1947. Bharat awoke to freedom. But Bharat's struggle did not begin a few decades or even a few centuries ago.
For centuries, this ancient civilization faced invasion, conquest, destruction, and repeated attempts to erase its identity. Empires came, empires disappeared, but Bharat survived. This is the extraordinary story of Bharat.
A civilization and culture that did not merely survive invasions. It survived attempts to transform the very way its children understood themselves.
The battlefield was not always a battlefield. Sometimes the battlefield was the classroom. The weapon was not always a sword. Sometimes it was a distorted narrative. A civilization can be conquered territorially, but the real victory of an invader comes only when the conquered begin to forget who they are. Colonial rule eventually ended, but the question remained: did every form of colonial influence end with the departure of the colonizer? AVS calls attention to a deeper challenge: imperialism, a mindset in which our own civilization is viewed through somebody else's lens, where our history is remembered selectively, where our knowledge traditions are dismissed, and where our children may grow up knowing the world but not knowing Bharat. Political independence can be achieved in a day. Intellectual independence requires generations. And the challenges have not disappeared. They have changed their form. Today, the struggle may appear through ideological manipulation, cultural disconnection, religious and political propaganda, and, in the language used by many contemporary critics, forces described as the deep state. Whatever name we give these forces, one principle remains: an ignorant society is easier to influence than an educated one. So what does independence really mean? Is it merely freedom from foreign political rule? Or is it also freedom from ignorance? Freedom to know our history, freedom to study our civilization, freedom to question, freedom to seek truth, freedom to understand Sanatana Dharma from its authentic sources, and the freedom to know who we are. This is where Aarsha Vidya Samajam takes a unique responsibility. Aarsha Vidya Samajam, AVS, is a spiritual and educational institution founded in 1999 by Acharya Shri K.R. Manojji Maharaj, dedicated to the systematic and scientific fulfillment of the Pancha Kartavyas of Sanatana Dharma. And one of its most distinctive contributions is this: Bharatiya Samskriti is not treated merely as a festival, a tradition, or an emotion. It is taught as a subject of systematic study. AVS offers a dedicated Bharatiya Samskriti course covering India's history, civilization, culture, and its spiritual, philosophical, educational, Renaissance, scientific, technological, mathematical, linguistic, and artistic heritage. Aarsha Vidya Samajam is the only spiritual educational institution that teaches Bharatiya Samskriti, Aarsha Yoga Vidya, Adhyapana Shastram, and Sudarshanam courses in a systematic syllabus manner. Not merely to celebrate our heritage, but to understand it. Not merely to praise our civilization, but to study it. Not merely to inherit Sanatana Dharma, but to know it, practice it, and transmit it. Because what is not studied can be forgotten, and what is forgotten can eventually be lost. Study, practice, promote, teach, protect. Adhyayana, Anushthana, Prachaarana, Adhyapana, Samrakshana. These are not merely words, they are responsibilities. AVS officially identifies these 5 as the Pancha Mahakartavyas, through which it seeks to fulfill its vision. The freedom fighters of 1947 gave us a responsibility. The Rishis gave us a knowledge tradition. Our ancestors gave us a civilization. Now, the future is asking us a question: what will we give the next generation? A civilization they know only by name, or a civilization they have actually studied, understood, and lived?
This Independence Day, let us remember the sacrifices that gave us political freedom.
Let us honor the civilization and culture that survived centuries of adversity. Let us break the chains of ignorance. Let us overcome intellectual dependence. Let us educate. Let us awaken. Let us preserve. Let us empower. And let us carry Bharat's timeless knowledge into the future. Because independence is not only something we received, it is something we must preserve. And civilization and culture is not only something we inherited, it is something we must understand and transmit. Krinvanto Vishwamaryam. Make humanity and the world noble.